Never mind that intro. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Roulette ATM lab where we show you how to become professional gamblers using the game of roulette as your own ATM. Rightio, guys, thanks for coming back. If you join us, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you get on that and subscribe. Putting out lots of good content when it comes to how to use the game of roulette as an ATM. But what we're going to do today, guys, is I'm going to show you how to win a dinner for two, if you will. If you want to take take the wifey out or spoil the family, I'm going to show you how to, get a feed on me, if you will. So we're going to go and we're aiming to hit $50 here today. So we're using 50-cent units, um, and as always, 10 strategies with a $5 target for each of these strategies. So that's how we're going to get to our $50. And I've got my plan written out very clear, and I've got my notes here for each of these strategies. So I'm gonna pay close attention to the notes that I have written down here, which majority of these are you know different entry points here, how I'm going to press, whether I'm going to raise after the first bet, things like that. Looking for absent numbers, absent spins where a certain range of numbers haven't spun for a certain amount of time. Follow the momentum. Different notes that I've written down here. So I'm going to utilize these notes to make sure we get our profit target today. So we'll begin. We'll begin with our first strategy now, and we're going to play this strategy here. And here we go. So hopefully we can do a reasonably quick session for you guys, um, and we will manage our way there. So first strategy out there, and let's hope we can get a jackpot bet straight off the bat. Nothing like a good strong start. Um, but yeah, thanks everyone who's been commenting on the videos, sending in some good comments, some constructive criticism. Been fantastic. So well, yeah, we're what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna play one more. My target profit is $5. We made $4 profit. So let's just start off strong with a $5 profit here before we move on. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for the comments. I love to read the comments, take on board, uh, different different people's point of views, and be able to provide content videos that are tailored to my subscribers. Um, so there we go. We picked up $9 profit. So that gets us 1,000. So we're going to play some corner bets here. So yeah, I was laughing because I got a comment about my intros. He said my intros are too long, so hence why I got that intro today, straight into the video. So and he's probably bang on the money. So um, whoever wrote that comment, this one's for you. So always appreciate feedback as well. Rightio. So 3 works for us, and let's play out these remaining ones. And if I take a look at my notes here, uh, I've been told to press this up. So we're just going to raise this unit. Um, so we finished that last strategy at 10.10. So we're just basically looking to get to 10.15, $1,015 before we move on to the next one. But yeah, guys, I will have the release of my Roulette ATM plan session plan book coming out soon, guys. So keep an eye out for that. This will be an absolute game changer when it comes to being able to, accurately manage you guys' bets and give yourselves the best chance to be able to succeed. It's going to have everything you need basically to set yourselves up for success. So keep an eye out for that coming really soon. Anyway, 13 didn't help us out where we were. So let's spin again and get a hit. Number 8 works for us. Where does that get us to? That gets us bang on our target profit. 10.15. Thank you. Rightio. Now we're going on to our next strategy, and I'm gonna play another 6 corners. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm very drawn to corner bets. They, I like to overlap them too. A lot of, it's fantastic when you lay out some overlap corners and you hit a jackpot. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys reckon. Be interesting if you guys also have some particular strategies you want to see us try out in these sessions. Then make sure drop in the comments either somewhere where you can find these strategies, um, or particular strategies. I'd love to love to test out some different strategies you use in our hit and run tactics here. But yeah, right at 10. Let's hope we can get a another hit here. So we're looking to basically get to 10, 20. 10, 10, 20 will be our target profit for this strategy. So just moving in small increments, small increments, pushing towards our win goal, and that's what it's all about. Rightio, let's play these remaining bets out here now. And we were at $1, and if I take a look at my notes say to press it up. So let's press this one here, get our target profit, and move on. Where were we? Rightio. Okay, 22. Nope, not helping us today. Not helping us at all. That's okay. Rightio, let's just raise these by 2 units. Raise them by 2. Excuse me. So raise these by 2 units, and from here we're just gonna see what happens if we get a hit. We'll check where we're at profit wise, and hopefully we can get a reasonably quick session here for use today. But yeah, end of the day, our goal is a $50 profit, which is it's a feed with the wifey, or dinner for you and the wife, and gets us to 27. So what we're going to do to get to our target is we're going to play these remaining ones, and we've reduced our bet size now, so we're down to our starting unit size, 1 unit on each. So should be enough to get to our target profit of 1020. So beautiful thing about online, it's a bit of a double-sided knife, if you will. It's hang on, let me just write this down. Okay, 1019. That will satisfy. And let me get this one out there. So this is our next strategy here. But yeah, like I said, online it's like a double-edged sword, because of the fact that it's fast. You can usually get in a reasonably quick session, make some profit, be out. And then on the other end of that sword is the fact that it has this very fast timer, which, yeah, can be quite a struggle. So let's take a look where we're at after this 28. So fantastic, that gets us enough profit to now move on. Rightio. And we're going to play our next strategy here. Oopsie. I'll play this strategy, and hopefully we can get a hit early on this. So basically these numbers are the numbers either side of the 5. And I chose this because my son's birthday is the 5th, so it's the center number on here. And 17, not one of the numbers we got covered. Rightio, no worries. Let's rebet this. Let me just take a look at our history board here, and let's just double this. So let's get a hit here now and move on to our next strategy. Rightio. I see multiple 11s. 1, thank you. That'll do for us. That'll do for us. Fantastic. That gets us to 1047. Awesome. Rightio. Let's play this strategy. So basically, we picked up a significant profit covering them numbers. So we've jumped up well ahead of where we need to be. So basically, we only need to pick up another $4 to hit our profit target. So hopefully we can get a hit here. Number 9, it's a break even. Rightio. That's all good. What we're going to do now is we're just going to rebet the remaining numbers here. So hopefully we can get a jackpot bet here. And hit this even. Looking to get anywhere the 14, the 20, 26, 32, or the 2 will work out perfectly for us. 31. Rightio. No worries. So now we're gonna recoup our hedge. So we're gonna chuck 5 out there on our hedge. So because we won those other few, but we missed our even hedge, so we're just gonna recoup the hedge, and hopefully we can get our target profit here. And that'll be a simple session. 26, perfect, and actually hit that on the money. So that's exactly $50 profit. We played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strategies, and simply the key to being able to hit it early before we hit the 10 strategies is these clustered number bets. When you throw those in the mix early in the strategies, they pick up a lot more profit than the other strategies. So sometimes, depending on how we go throughout the other strategies, we, playing these clustered numbers where we only got 11 numbers covered, they pick up a significant amount of profit. But like I always have 10 there for to be prepared for any scenario really. But there you go. Go take the wifey out for dinner now. Withdraw that money. Go and enjoy a drink and a meal. But yeah, basically, guys, that's how we do it. Simple. The most best skill you're going to be able to learn throughout all of this is leaving now that you're in profit. Um, that's the most important thing. Don't hang around and try and keep playing until the house edge catches up with you. Play smart, get your profit and leave. And when I say get your profit, you should know what your profit target is. You should already have your plan. written down. Should have it all there. And I can't stress enough the power of having things written down in front of you. Um, and just emphasizing our going back to our roots, using the pen to paper and actually writing down. As you're writing these, you're thinking, because you're writing a strategy, you're writing, okay, what's the unit size I'm using, what's my target profit. In your head, you're already working out the math it's going to take to get there, and writing down these notes. There's so much power comes into having these notes written down. But yeah, putting that pen to paper really sort of solidifies it in your mind. And then, as you start playing, it just takes away a huge amount of weight. And a lot of gamblers would probably agree. When you get into a heated session, and if you've got no plan, it can, you got to think on your feet. A lot of fatigue comes in if you've been managing your way through a bit of a losing streak. Start to get a bit of brain fog, sorry, a bit of fatigue kicking in, and having that plan just really be able to minimize all of that and help you, just keep a clear head, get your target profit, and be able to move on. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. Simple session. Take your wife out for dinner. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Putting out as much content as I can, guys, for you. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I will see you in the next one.
Step to the table with a plan in hand. Roulette ATM, yeah, we understand. Focus on the numbers, play it smart, don't guess. Law of attraction, skill brings success. Chips on the line, but the mind stays calm. Strategy first keeps the bankroll strong. Back to the lab where the winners go. Roulette ATM, watch the profits flow.